Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Walk and Talk. Kansas State wins this game 75-65, really long post game. It was kind of silly, but boy, K-State looked like its old self. But really, the most important thing is Keontae Johnson looked like his old self. Key was just fantastic in this game, 11 of 17 from the field. He scored 25 points, had 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 of K-State's 7 turnovers. But Keontae was fresh. He was, Coach Tang said he had fresh legs, and that's what I've been saying. He just has looked tired. He was much more explosive in this game, and boy, he was fantastic. Key here, though, was K-State got him the ball early, got him involved early, and I think they got to stop forgetting Keontae Johnson's special. Also, Baylor did something interesting and didn't double team him very much in this game and let him kind of go one-on-one. I'm telling you, when this guy gets down that mid-range jump shot that he's now using and pulling up on some of these drives, when he starts hitting those, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he can take you all the way to the rim. He was 2 of 4 from 3. He was special. The whole team was special, but far from perfect. Now, the key stat for Kansas State in terms of why they won this game is 7 turnovers. Just spectacular protecting the ball against a really good Baylor defense. They kind of just took Baylor and worked around them. And Baylor kept switching defenses, and Scott Drew said he couldn't find the solution to K-State. Marquise Noel with 10 assists in this game and 0 turnovers. That's golden. And you know what that makes up for? That makes up for 0 of 6 from three-point range from Keese. And also, how about this? Cam Carter's 0 for 5. Desi Seals is 0 for 2. So from those 3 guards, if you want to count Key maybe as a small forward, you're talking an 0 for 13 performance from three-point range, and they won. As I said, Keontae was 2 of 4. The team was 4 of 21 from three-point range. But the really incredible stat, an absolutely amazing stat when you stop and consider the size of the 2 guys Baylor has in the middle that they rotate now. Kansas State outscored Baylor 42-16 in the paint. That is just getting to work. That really is impressive. They got out-rebounded 35-33 by Baylor. Baylor had 11 offensive rebounds, but K-State was able to stop them from scoring after that. And this was just a really good performance by K-State. This is not the K-State team we've seen as of late. And I think you got to wind it all the way back to the start of Big 12 schedule when we saw a team that was this on point, this focused, this inspired to win a game. And I don't know if part of it was Coach Tang's homecoming game against Baylor, the second part of that. But boy, they came out and played really well for their head coach. They were well prepared. They executed what they wanted to do. Coach Tang said the players helped to make the adjustments at halftime of what they were seeing on the court. So they're really locked in right now as Kansas State moves to 21-7 on the season, 9-6 in conference play. They have now tied the school record, and I can't remember the number. Jeez, no brain. There's nothing left up there, guys. They've tied the record for the most wins over top 25 teams in a season. They're not going to win the Big 12. Looks like it's coming down to Kansas and Texas for that honor. But they are in a position to be the 3rd seed in the Big 12 tournament, which is great if you're a fan, because that means they're the late night marquee game inside T-Mobile. It's not so good for media if we want to have a little fun, but so be it. This has been an impressive season, and it's good to see Keontae Johnson and the Wildcats kind of looking like they did earlier in the season. As they get this win, they head to Stillwater next. They come home and play Oklahoma on Senior Day, and then they finish out at West Virginia. A key stretch of games to finish off with. All winnable games, even though 2 of them are on the road. They all are against the lower tier of the conference, if there is such a thing. But Kansas State gets the win here, 75-65 over the Baylor Bears. Another top 10 team comes to Bramlage and loses. What an impressive win for K-State. Impressive night for Keontae. And Jerome Tang continues to get this team to do things that none of us thought he could do in year 1. And that will be tomorrow's daily delivery. We'll talk to you then.